So I'm Robin Sims, and I'm here with Tatiana Minchin. Minchin? God, Minchin. So forgive me. Tatiana is from Krielin, a village of about 8,000 people in the country of Moldova. Her home country shares borders with Romania and Ukraine, and Romanian was her native language until the Russians invaded. Tatiana remembers when Moldova was a Soviet country, then the Berlin Wall came down in 1989. Moldova is a small country and can be crossed by car in about 3 hours, but even with the wall down, the roads are still in poor condition. Before she married Dave Anderson, who's from Wichita originally, Tatiana graduated from
Universitatea de Stat din Moldova in Chișinău.
With a degree in sociological pedagogy. Dave is a graduate of the University of Kansas and was serving with the Peace Corps in Moldova when he met Tatiana. Tatiana and Dave now live in Wichita, and currently Dave is, I didn't change the social work case manager. That's not right.
Therapist.
You're a play therapist, aren't you?
Yeah.
Social work. He's a therapist. And Tatiana works for the YMCA in the Child Development Center. Their adventure together began over 3 years ago during a chance meeting at Saharna Monastery in Moldova, and that's where we're going to pick up the story. So, my first question is, what was your first conversation like?
It was short. I didn't expect to talk, but David, he noticed my shoes, which I loved at that time. They were white, they had no back, and they were very comfortable. I guess he was looking for a pair of shoes for his sister.
Okay.
And she's a shoe collector, so that's what she wanted. Maybe for her collection, a pair from Moldova.
Okay.
And Dave liked my shoes, and he asked where I bought them.
Okay, and that was at the monastery.
It was there.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about the language barrier. How were you able to communicate?
Luckily, David studied Romanian when he came to Moldova. First 3 months he spent only studying Romanian. At that time his Romanian wasn't perfect, but regular he studied every day, and he improved very well. Sometimes he used neologism, like new words, and like, what is this word means in Romanian? I don't know it.
So he would have words that you weren't quite sure what they were.
The meaning.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So if the meeting was by chance, how were you able to see each other again?
We met accidentally in this trip, and I didn't think we will meet again.
Yeah.
Later, maybe a week later, I was involved in a program, internship at a youth center. And David was English teacher over there, so we met accidentally again.
Oh, okay.
I was working at the computer. Dave came for his English class, and we talked a little bit, and David proposed to have class together, English-Russian class. I would teach Russian, and they would teach English.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and so the relationship now, was it officially a date then?
Not a day, not in my mind. But David had a plan, I guess, because he wanted to know me better, and with these classes maybe to come to a relationship.
Okay. So language class. So you were going to help him with his Russian, and he was going to help you with English.
Right.
Okay. All right. So what did your parents think of Dave?
A week ago, I talked to my mother-in-law, and she asked me how your mom reacted to Dave, and we said she was really quiet. We went to a walk, and she didn't much talk. She just was quite whole trip, and we felt uncomfortable. I bet she felt the same.
Oh.
And after that, I talked on Skype with my mom. She's in Moldova, and we remembered this time, and she said, I was shy, I was embarrassed, that's why I was quiet all the time. It was really sweet to hear that from her. She was laughing, remembering this time.
Oh yeah, but so it wasn't, she didn't disapprove.
No.
Okay.
No.
Could she understand, now how did Dave and your mom, was it Romanian? Did
Yeah,
speak in Romanian? Okay.
Yes, Romanian helped a lot.
Yeah.
to keep
And maybe I should ask Dave this question, but what did his parents think of you?
I didn't know, but after the trip in Saharna, well, later I knew it, but they sent the pictures from Saharna.
Oh, yeah.
And his mom and sister noticed that I'm in many pictures in that trip, and they thought, well, it's something going on there, because David took many pictures of this girl.
Okay, so they put the pieces together that maybe he was interested. Okay. So when did you know that you were going to get married? When did you think that was?
We started to date beginning of the summer, but somewhere in the winter I was thinking, what if David will propose? How would I feel? And I was sure it will be a yes, firm a yes.
Yeah.
And David proposed somewhere in February, 2007.
Yeah. Okay.
And later we married that year.
Yeah. In Moldova.
In Moldova.
Yes. Because you wrote your paper about the day.
The wedding.
Yeah, about the wedding. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lovely story. So my next question kind of transitions. Was it difficult to move to America? Decide to move